Hello, everyone.
Bruh.
This is our podcast. This is called the B Tier Podcast with your hosts, me, Wesley, and
Zach. ZachDFilms, you can call me that. It's cool.
don't call him that.
You-
That's
you
a
can call me
big
Zach.
name. We're friends now.
Yeah,
He's
you
Zach.
can call me Zach, bro.
I'm
Let's
the
chill.
Wes. This is our podcast. What the plan for today is, we're going to record separate videos. So this is our introduction to what we have watched, what we're going to watch. And then we're going to record another video and clip it into this video for the end results of what we watch. So what we're doing is we're watching the Final Destination franchise. And we're going to rate it at the end of our videos.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're doing. Final Destination Bloodlines comes out this week. We're seeing it on Saturday, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Either Saturday or Thursday. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a fire movie, I hope. Anyways, and we're going to talk about the rest of the Final Destination movies.
But first, take it away.
Yeah. I'm Zach. I have a YouTube channel called ZachDFilms. I am going to put it in the description. That's chill. I'm going to put my channel in the description. If you want to go watch my personal YouTube video, I do a lot of cool stuff over there. But I like movies, and we're going to say our favorite movie and what movie we're looking forward to this year the most. My favorite movie, hold on. I don't want it to be your favorite movie.
It's not going to be my favorite movie.
What's your favorite movie?
Dear Evan Hansen.
Dear Evan Hansen.
That
It's not.
That movie, that you feel something in that movie. It's... no. Yeah, alright. Enough from me. Take it away, your favorite movie.
The Dark Knight. I thought it was gonna be the same. I thought it was gonna be the same movie.
No.
Not even close.
No, not even. Alright.
Nah, The Dark Knight. Mainly because of Heath Ledger, but also because it's a great movie.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
amazing
I'm not
movie.
gonna lie.
My favorite movie. What movie are you looking forward to this year?
I think the only movie that I was looking forward to this year the most has already came out in Last Breath. That movie was
good. I haven't seen it.
It's good. You ought to see
We should do an episode on it.
Okay, sounds
Sure.
good.
I'll watch it eventually, sometime.
It's at Walmart.
Yeah, it's at
like,
Walmart, but it's on Peacock too.
It is.
And I'm not gonna buy the DVD version of it.
Yeah, it's not. It's probably not that good.
No, not
It's
$30 worth.
It's good, but it's not like don't go buy it.
Yeah, I'll have to watch it, but
Yeah.
we'll do an episode on it.
Sounds good.
Got any other movies you're looking forward to?
You know what? I want to see where they go with this Five Nights at Freddy's stuff because I did not like the first.
You
movie.
didn't like it?
No,
I thought
I
it was
did
so mid. Do you play the games? I don't know.
I don't. I played one game, and that was like in high school during advisory.
I've never played the games either, but
Yeah,
the first one was mid. I didn't hate it, but it was so mid.
Yeah, it was.
Well, you're looking forward to that movie over Superman or Fantastic Four or Jurassic World?
Yeah,
or...
but no. Okay, so the Jurassic World movie looks so good. I really want to watch the Jurassic World movie, mainly because they go. There's a line in the trailer that's like, "This is the original research lab of the Jurassic Park," and that just makes me feel good. But
what do you mean? What's it make you feel good for?
Dear Evan Hansen, good man. That's how good it makes me feel. But anyways,
that's fair.
As I was saying, so what confused me though about the trailer is that I don't recall any part of Jurassic Park, making just random ass dinosaurs. Like they just want to
Yeah, I mean Jurassic World did.
Yeah, but this was the original Jurassic Park. In Jurassic World, the park was Jurassic World. So that's what confuses me, because that dinosaur that they were so scared of in the trailer, that giant dinosaur.
Dude, that thing is so creepy.
Yeah, dude, it looks like something.
Hold on, let me pull up a picture. Dude.
It looks like is it Doomsday from
Batman v Superman?
Batman versus Superman? Yeah, it kind of looks like that without any eyes. No, it looks like the final boss, the big dragon.
How do you look at this thing right here and not say that's like the creepiest thing ever?
Yeah, focus.
People that's listening
we'll just put a picture up there.
Yeah, people that's listening. Let me get that to focus. There you go. That's pretty good. People that are listening on Spotify, you can look up the Jurassic World Rebirth dinosaur. How do you look at that thing and not be freaked out, dude?
I know.
I'm so scared.
I agree. The one thing, the one monster that gave me nightmares as a kid was the final boss dragon from How to Train Your Dragons. And I know you haven't seen it, but that thing was scary.
The animated dinosaur?
Yeah, and that's kind of what that gives me the vibe of, like that last dragon. Anyways, now
Jurassic World Rebirth is going to be a banger.
Oh, for sure, sure.
I can't wait for that movie.
Anyways, all right. So, what was your favorite movie?
Or what was the movie I was looking forward to?
Yeah, what was the movie?
Superman, probably.
Superman.
Dude, you've seen the trailers, right?
No.
Dude, that movie looks so good, bro.
Well, so they keep remaking these Superman movies, and it's
but it's like the DCU now. It's like the real.
You're right.
The MCU, but it's the DCU.
Mm-hmm.
Thunderbolts.
Oh, that was a
Peak
good
movie.
one, dude. That one.
We should do another episode on Thunderbolts.
Oh yeah. Here's the thing about Thunderbolts, though. It would not be a good movie without the orchestra. You know, whenever
the music.
Whenever they went to go hug on him and tell him that he's not alone, dude. That wouldn't have been the same without that.
No, it wouldn't have, bro.
Music. I felt something whenever that scene happened.
It was so cool that it really did show that a hug could save a life or the world in Marvel terms. That's what I loved about that movie. It was such a good movie.
Yeah.
Also, Florence Pugh was in it, so that's like
she was kind of good in that movie.
She was very good in that movie. Red Guardian.
I cannot believe, dude, that. Oh my god. Some of the words that guy, Walker would say in that movie were just like...
Dude, I love John Walker.
Dude, there is like unfiltered Captain America right there.
Have you seen Falcon and the Winter Soldier?
I have.
That show sucks. Like the show itself sucks, but John Walker is the best character. John Walker is amazing. I love John Walker.
You hate him, right?
Yeah. Well, you don't really hate him. Like, I hate how everybody freaks out that, he killed a guy, but like this guy, like, he didn't kill his best friend, but like, if my best friend was murdered, I'd be pretty pissed off too. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, it's valid.
Yeah.
Plus, the guy was like a terrorist. Like, what's the big?
Agree.
Captain America's killed so many people before, and it's one problem when John Walker does it.
I know, right? And that's kind of what I was thinking too. But it's a new world these days.
That's true.
Captain America didn't kill anybody on film.
Can't even date a girl anymore without checking her pants.
Dude,
Superman's the movie I'm looking forward to the most.
Yeah, dude. You know what? You think they'll make it like the Batman movies where it's less Clark Kent and more Superman? I don't know why everybody dogged on that.
Which Batman movies?
The Batman.
That's a goated movie.
I love
Batman. I thought it was so mid, but the first time I saw it, but I rewatched it last year. It's
so good, dude.
So good.
Robert Pattinson, dude.
He's pretty good.
Yeah, like you see him in Twilight, and it's like, dude, that guy. I
think the problem is, at least for me, that I think he should have been. They should have showed Bruce Wayne more though.
Yeah.
Because like anybody and their mom could have been like, Bruce Wayne. He doesn't show up ever. He's got like eyeliner on all the time, and he's got a big muscular build. That guy, he's Batman.
The sunglasses too, though.
Yeah.
Whenever he goes to check his bills and stuff.
Exactly.
The sunglasses. What even? You know.
Like it's pretty clear that he's Batman.
Yeah.
I think.
I mean, come on. When somebody goes on a hike for 2 or 3 or 5 or however long he was out on a hike for, and then comes back and then bam, holy crap! There's a vigilante in our city. Who can it be? Who else drives?
I wonder how he became Batman.
Yeah. I think Ra's al Ghul maybe had something to do with that.
Bro, if we didn't get to see,
have you ever seen Batman Begins?
I mean, yeah, The Dark Knight's my favorite movie. I've never actually finished The Dark Knight Rises though. I've seen like the first hour, that's it, and I thought it was ass, so I never finished it.
I actually like that movie.
Yeah, I gotta rewatch it.
Yeah.
But moving on from our introductions, I think we talked enough about that.
Yeah. All right.
We're horror fans, right?
I mean, you are. I've seen, I think, 2 horror movies in my life. This is a breakthrough open for me right now. I've seen The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It.
I've seen The Conjuring 1 and 2. That's the only one I haven't seen.
Well, it's kind of like really bad. And
it's bad?
It's like it didn't scare me, but it has some jump scares that caught me off guard. And like some of that animation stuff that they did with that movie was so wacky. And it wasn't so...
I haven't seen it though.
It wasn't so scary, but it was like jump scare scary.
I've seen the first 2 Conjuring movies, the 2 Nun movies, and the first crappy Annabelle movie.
Nun movie would... that's the second movie I saw, the Annabelle movie, yeah. That's all I've seen.
So do you not like consider Scream horror?
No, that's a thrasher.
A what?
Scratcher, thrasher.
Slasher?
Slasher.
But slasher is a subgenre of horror. It's a horror movie.
But it didn't scare me, and I'm the biggest baby in the world.
That is a very good point. This guy got jump scared off a Scooby-Doo episode once. I remember that. That was so funny.
Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated it's something.
It's a very good show. But have you seen the Evil Dead movies?
I think I've only seen like what YouTubers like watch, like kill count.
Yeah, I love the kill count. Shout out James A. Janice.
Yeah, I like that guy.
But there's a new one coming. You need to watch Evil Dead Rise.
All right,
that's a goated movie. It's the best one I think out of all of them. We should watch it. Yeah. I got it on 4K.
We gotta make a list. We
do. List number 1, movie number 1 that we need to watch: Evil Dead Rise. So
maybe
they announced a new one this week. Evil Dead Burn. I can't wait for it. I love the Evil Dead. I don't love the franchise. I think the franchise is fine. The first one sucks. Second one's good. The Army of Darkness is mid, and the remake was kind of whack. Yeah. Like the craziest part about the remake is you see a chick get raped by a bunch of trees. Like it's whack.
No way.
No, I'm dead serious.
Did that happen in the original?
No. Well, it did happen in the original, but like not to violent extent. Like you don't see it happen. You it's implied it happens, but you don't like see someone actually getting something stuck up her butt like you do in the remake. It's messed up, dude.
Yeah.
But what do you think of Evil Dead Burn?
I didn't see anything on it yet.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Next question.
All right, we're going to talk about Final Destination, and then we're going to watch Final Destination 2, and then we're going to talk about Final Destination 2. And then we're going to watch Final Destination 3 eventually sometime. And we're going to talk about Final Destination 3.
But before we do all of that, we're going to watch Final Destination 2 today, and then the new one on Thursday or Saturday.
Yeah, the new one looks so good, dude.
It does.
Dude, like, I literally saw the first one a couple days ago, and I haven't seen, like, the trailer or anything until I did a live stream on my channel a couple weeks ago. And, like, I wasn't looking forward to it at all, and then I saw that trailer, and it looks so fun.
I think I wasn't looking forward to it up until it was, like, the sneak peeks on what the crowd's reaction is to the new movie, and it's like, oh man, I want to watch it.
Dude, you know what looks ass?
What?
I know what you did last summer.
Oh my god.
Dude, I saw that first movie a long time ago, like 3 years ago, and I couldn't even finish it, dude. Me and my brother watched it. We were so bored. Speaking of my brother, he might come to the pod sometime.
All I'm thinking about these movies is Jack Black, but that's because Jack Black is on like a high right now, but he's always on a high.
Have you seen the Minecraft movie?
I have not seen the Minecraft.
It's actually not bad.
I've heard it's not that bad.
I think it's hilarious because like I know you love Napoleon Dynamite.
Oh, I love that movie.
And
Nacho Libre.
It's from the same director. It's got the same type of humor. Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it now.
Best comedy of all time. Before we talk about Final Destination, what's yours? I think we could say it at the same time. Okay, because I think it might be the same.
No, wait, you gotta give me time to think. I don't think
I got mine.
What is it?
Ace Ventura.
Oh,
by far, dude. You said you were gonna show me that. I had no interest in watching. I didn't want to watch it. And like, I watch it like 5 times a year now. It's so good. It's so good, stupid dude. And funny.
It's so good. Oh my gosh. I think my favorite comedy would have to be Nacho Libre. Like, it's so.
I've seen bits and pieces.
Weird, dude. Yeah. It's like he's hitting on this girl, and then he just like flexes his cheek muscles in khakis, and it's like, gosh. I want a piece of that kid.
That is insane. All right, we're gonna talk about Final Destination.
All right,
you can go first. Do you like it?
We're
saying spoilers. If you haven't seen the Final Destination movies, click off of this podcast.
So, I've actually seen almost every death in the Final Destination movie. I could remember when I saw them. I was with a group of guys, and they were like, "Hey, we're at a restaurant. We're in a booth, and they're like, check this out." And they showed me the one that has forever haunted me, and that's the gymnastics one.
Which movie was that out of?
I don't know.
Yeah, don't tell me because I haven't seen that one.
I tell you what, but
don't tell me. Don't.
But the one that I almost relived, I swear on everything. We were driving to a park somewhere for a picnic or whatever, and this log truck fell over. Thank God.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm
like you saw
serious.
it.
I watched it happen. It fell. We were under an overpass, and then it was right up there. It was so close to us, but it fell to the right into the grass instead of it being in the fast lane.
My pants,
so it was pretty scary.
I hate log trucks.
Yeah, they're terrifying. Them and rock trucks, gravel trucks.
You know one thing I'm really scared of? Stepping out into traffic, talking to my friends, and just getting absolutely bulldozed by a truck.
Yes. It's my favorite death.
Was that your favorite one?
Yeah, because it like opened up a whole story to the horror.
It just randomly happened.
Yeah, it did, and that was like the first time. Well, I could be wrong, but that was the first time I've ever seen anything like that, and it's happened in horror since then.
I watched it like 2 days ago, and my jaw was on the floor. I tell
you,
like when it happened, I did not think it was going to happen. But I think my favorite one is his best friend. I don't remember the guy's name, the main character. Where he trips back in the tub, gets a thing wrapped around his neck. Dude, having to lay there and choke slowly to death while you're trying to scream but nobody can hear you, and it's getting tighter and tighter and tighter, and you know you're going to die and you're just waiting it out. Dude, that freaks me out, dude. Yeah, I hate that. I cannot.
The Final Destination is like triggering because these are things that can actually happen.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
In Scream and stuff, it's like, what are the actual chances that that's going to happen? Because, like, we have technology that can find phones now, so it's a little different. In Final Destination, there are no rules.
Exactly.
You cheat death, you're done.
The train goes by, throws something off, cuts some dude's head off. That was crazy. Mm-hmm. I think the ending kill, I didn't like too much.
Yeah,
that was kind of mid. But besides that, did you like the movie?
Yeah, I liked it.
You've seen Final Destination 2 as well, right? Before?
It's been a while, but yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, this is my first watch. But I like Final Destination 1. I thought it was really good. I gave it like 4.5 stars when I first watched it. I thought it was very good.
Yeah.
I like the fact that at the beginning, the plane sequence. No, that opening kill is just so good. Or kills.
Yeah, what you would assume to be a kill until he wakes up out of his cold sweat.
Bro, because like you're basically watching him try to save his classmates, and then they all just die. Can't save some of them, but not all of them.
Yeah, I mean, they're just all like, no, we're not losing our trip to this vacation. And then you know, you got to feel for that teacher who was stuck on. The one teacher was like, you stay on here.
Yeah, that
You go with them and I'll find you.
That would suck.
Boom. He had no choice. He gone.
But the beginning of the movie was very good. I loved the beginning of the movie. And then I loved all the kills after that. I just think the final kill kind of wasn't all it.
Well,
when they were doing all the electrical stuff, and like, there's like the garage door opening, closing, and an electrical wire flying around. And
well, I just remembered something actually.
What?
I'll have to save it for you, but it does suck.
Is it another Final Destination movie?
It's number 2. It's in the number 2.
So we're gonna watch it here in a few minutes.
It's not good.
It's like not good as like it sucks to watch, or not good because
it hurts to think about.
Great.
It's not anything like bad. It's just that like, why would they do that? You know?
Yeah. Well, that's. Oh, I have a feeling like the Terrifier 3. Like kills it. Like how would they think to take a metal pipe and open her mouth and freaking put the pipe in and hammer it down? Like that kind of hurts to watch.
No, it's just like it's more of a disappointment.
Like they could have done that better.
Way better.
Way better.
Will
I know it when it happens?
Oh, you'll know it when it happens for sure.
When it happens. All right.
I think it's time.
It's time?
Oh, baby, it's time.
Oh, my God, bro.
Go check out his old channel.
No, Zachary Movie Chat, dog. Don't check it. Don't watch the Shrek ranking.
All 5 Shrek videos ranked, and the intro is like peak. You'll love it.
No, please don't. Yep. You got any other thoughts for Final Destination?
Nope. What about you?
No. Good movie. Ending was mid, but still good. Still liked it.
Good title to a movie.
Good movie.
Series.
I gave it like 4.5 stars, but upon thinking about it a couple days later, I'd probably go 4 stars.
Yeah.
How many stars would you give it?
The first movie?
Yeah.
Probably around the same. 4.
4 stars?
4 stars.
All right. We're going to talk about Final Destination 2.
All right. Drive safe.
Yeah. Bro. We'll talk about it here in it'll just be a second.
Several days later.
Hello. See, for you guys, it was like 2 seconds. For us, it's been what? When was the last time we were here? 5 days ago?
Uh-huh.
It was about 5 days ago.
Check out the cheeks on that guy.
Hollywood's best grandpa.
Look at that thing. Oh, my God. So he's got me going.
Hollywood's best grandparent, it says.
Got us going.
But, we lied in the beginning of the video. We said we were going to talk about all the Final Destination movies. We're not. I've only seen 2 and 3 because we watched 2
Yep.
and then I watched 3. But we're gonna mainly do the attraction of Bloodlines. But like we just did like the whole intro and everything. Last 18 minutes, you guys have been listening or watching. So you know, we're gonna talk about Final Destination 2. I'm gonna briefly talk about Final Destination 3, and then we'll talk about Bloodlines.
Sounds good.
Sounds good. I like that face.
Me too.
It's a good face.
Let's get into it.
All right. Final Destination 2. Was it better than the original or no?
No. Gosh, no.
No. Final Destination 2 was mid at best. It was okay.
It was just okay. I don't know how they raised enough money off of that movie to make a third one, because it was other than the first kill, you know, that revolutionized how you look at the Final Destination
The
movies.
kills in that movie were better than the kills in 1 anyways.
They were.
The kills in 2 out of the original, I haven't seen 4 or 5 yet, but out of the originals I've seen is the best one.
He thinks that the original death is the best one. I think.
Go ahead. The original death, the first death on the plane was better because of the impact it left on the rest of the movie. You know, like that movie, because you see everybody be sad about their friend's death, like they lose a brother and all that, and everyone's sad, and then their friend dies by getting choked out. Like it has something. Here it was just like her friends get hit by a freaking truck, and then like no one cares. They don't mention it any more times.
Well, they did, but only to be like, oh, my friends died first.
But like,
why?
When you get to Final Destination 1, they didn't do it that way. They did it the way like, oh shoot, everyone's dead and we're actually sad. You can feel like these kids died. And this one, it's just like, oh, they're dead. Cool. And move on to more kills. Like, this one is campier. The kills are better. But, like, the story itself is just not that good.
Yep. And I'm just going to say it. Most people do not connect with the stupid drug, like, that kind of guy. You know, every horror movie seems to have one. Even
the drug addict guy?
Yeah. Even the new Final Destination kind of had that guy. Yeah. But he was less on the drugs. We didn't even see him get on the sauce at all the entire movie, which is fantastic. But, you know. In this second movie, the Final Destination 2 movie, I felt more close to the drug addict. He was just funnier, and he saved a life in the movie, and that felt real. You know, sure, this girl was aiming to save lives the whole time. She didn't. She killed everybody. Yeah, she got it wrong every time. She sucks. Time. Worst final girl ever. I'm just gonna say it. Come out and say it.
I didn't like hate her with a passion, but like she wasn't as near as good as Mary Elizabeth Winstead in 3 or our main character in 1, or even with Final Destination Bloodlines. The characters in that movie are so much better than any of these movies. But like, I didn't hate her, but she just wasn't good. I didn't like her. But like, and the drug addict's death was so good. It was so good.
Tier, for sure. Best, or no, I wouldn't want to say best death of the movie.
I like that death. I love the second death, besides the log truck death, where the ladders come down on his face. Because I thought it was going to be something to do with a garbage disposal. And like, I have my own personal icks, and that's one of them, is getting your hand chopped off in a garbage disposal. But like, that's not what happened, and it was shocking to see what happened. But this movie had great kills. What do you think your favorite was? You enjoying your drink over there, buddy?
Yeah. I don't know. I can't really say. Oh, I know one was my favorite. Ooh. The death at the end, which makes you think for a second.
When the kid blows up, that one.
Do we get a
confrontation?
Yes, or whatever.
Words?
Confrontation. Is it confirmed that the cop and the girl in the second movie, they die?
The cop and the third one? No.
Well, here's my thought. They brought new life into the world through her, you know.
Which makes no sense, by the way, but let's continue.
But here's the thing. That guy saved the boy before she died. Meaning, like, shouldn't he, you know, still be alive? Mm-hmm. And if not, then if that rule is, like, out, then shouldn't they die? You know, my mindset is that, like, what the man said in the morgue or whatever, he had said that something about, like, the only way to beat death is by bringing new life or taking a life. something like that. And, you know, where that guy saved that boy's life and that boy was supposed to die, you know, doesn't that kind of like mess everything up, you know? And now, since he was saved and all that, I don't even know what I'm trying to say.
Honestly, for me, until Final Destination 3, the lore kind of made no sense. Like in the first movie, it's like they're trying to figure out the pattern, and then if you skip, one guy goes to the next, and it's explained really weird. This movie, like, it added more lore, and it just made less sense.
It did, honestly.
And that's when I say the story was not at all compelling. At least I liked the characters in the first movie. This one, the story was not.
This one was like everybody's smoking, and nobody wants anything to do with each other. They're just like, oh, yeah, I hate you, and I don't want to die, so I'm going to go selfishly, kill you, you know.
And then in Final Destination 3, at least we like the characters. I mean, I know you haven't seen it, but the characters are friends, and, you know, you don't want to see them die, and you actually have the emotional impact of you see their friends die in the beginning of the movie. Instead of, like, with this one, it's just, like you said, everybody hates each other.
Yeah.
And everybody doesn't care if anybody else dies.
I mean, my one line that I took from that movie and was absolutely hilarious was when the druggie had said to the girl, because she was all like, I don't want to die. My life is now complete. I have a man at home, and I've been promoted and stuff. And he's all like, well, maybe if you would shut the F up, you wouldn't die. And it was just like that. Part. That spoke to me on a spiritual level. Tugged on my heart and everything.
Facts. Yeah.
I think I'm going to start cocaine.
That's crazy. That is crazy. Don't do that. Bad for the brain, kids. Bad for the brain. Anyways, movie, not as near as good as the first one. First one was good. What would you... I gave it like a 4 out of 5. What would you give it? Like a 4 out of 5?
It started like a crazy series. Yeah. So I'd also give it like a...
I gave like Final Destination 2. I'll give it like a 3 out of 5. 4. Just because the kills are cool.
But should the kills get... Like, I know that's what you're watching it for, but they're trying to make a story out of this one now.
That's true, and the story was just boring. Like, we literally go from opening kill to ladder kill to 30 minutes straight of story that just didn't make any sense and was confusing and wasn't compelling at all.
Now that I'm really thinking about it, why would they kill the one person that matters the most in this movie?
The character from the last one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Why would they kill her off in such a lazy way? And what's the sense in that? You know, she died with them. Shouldn't she have, like, realistically died before, whenever she was introduced to the story, died before any of them? Or should she have died last? Like, because he's tying loose strings, right?
I don't know.
So she should have realistically been the last one to die.
Everything you're saying is making me more and more confused on the story of this movie, honestly. Yeah, like, it really is.
I think I'm just speaking out my ass, but, like, I'm not sure. I don't know. This movie has left me completely mind-boggled, and it's confusing. And it was a good movie. Like, introduced the one kill that has lived in everybody's mind if they've even seen it once, you know?
Yeah. This is the first time I've seen it, and it was in my mind, and I've never seen the movie before. Mm-hmm. So, anyways, what would you give it on a scale of 5?
2. The story wasn't powerful enough for me to, like, care. Or,
yeah, fair.
You know, like, the characters, too, like, it was just... It was so bad, dude. And then, like...
Not a good day for Joe.
She got wrong. She got everything wrong.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so 3. I like 3. You should watch 3. I thought that it was a little bit dramatic sometimes. Like, literally, after every single death, the main character was just crying. Like, oh, it's all my fault. But, like, that's probably the only thing I really didn't like about the movie. I think it's probably going to be my favorite sequel. I know 4's not. 5 might have a chance. Besides Bloodlines, of course. Yeah, Bloodlines, we'll talk about that in a minute. But Final Destination 3, I thought, was pretty good. But the kills in that movie aren't as near as good as the kills in 2 or Bloodlines or even 1. Kills in Final Destination 3 are not all that great. No, dude, that's going to rape my ears. I swear to God. I'm going to click on that, and it's going to go...
They're so sensitive. Have you seen the video, the ASMR video, where it's like, who's ready for styrofoam?
Yeah, oh my God. Dude, I know you've seen the video because you liked it on Instagram where the guy's playing Mr. Brightside with the microphone.
Yeah, I saw that yesterday.
All right, let's talk about Bloodlines.
All right. Transition.
All right. Bloodlines time. full spoilers. If you haven't seen the movie, click off of your Spotify listening podcast, or if you're watching us sexy men on YouTube, click off that as well. I mean, look at his faces. No, I hate it when you do that.
Oh, princess.
God dang it. Nah, he's a real sexy man, don't you think? Let's just spitball it. I don't know. What are you doing?
As if I'm coming out of like a pool or something.
Yeah.
Hey, high school girl.
Oh my gosh, you can't say that. You can't say that. You want to just start with the beginning of the movie?
Yeah. In the beginning. Transition. No, I'm joking.
In the beginning, I think the first, 15 minutes? The first, the premonition. Really good.
Yeah, one thing that it did was it didn't do what the rest of them did. We didn't get to see how it all actually panned out until, mid-movie, whenever she met her grandma. And then we didn't even see it then.
Yeah. But it's something new.
It is.
I haven't seen that in this franchise before. And plus, I loved it so much because, I'm scared of heights. Are you scared of heights?
No.
I'm definitely scared of heights.
I'm scared of glass floors, if that helps you.
Yeah, I'm scared of glass floors and some jackass kid with a penny who decides to be...
Yeah, dude.
Dude, that kid should die.
I cheered when he died, dude. I swear,
Me
dude.
too.
Well,
dude, he was coming down those stairs and he's like, "Oh, I just killed everyone, but I'm just a little kid." And then the freaking piano comes down and smashes him. Cinema. Peak.
Dude, he thought he was good, dude.
If I was the baddie, because let's admit, Iris, she's baddie. She
was
really
number
is.
one of the series.
All of them. Such a baddie. But our main character was pretty hot, too. I'm not even going to lie.
No.
I disagree. I thought her and the blonde were pretty hot. But our main character...
So weird.
You know when she's, getting proposed to, and then she sees the kid, and she saves them all by saving the penny. If I was her, instead of grabbing the penny, I would pick up the kid and throw him off the balcony. Because basically, in her premonition, he killed everyone.
Mm-hmm. I'm not going to lie, though. A part of me was all like, oh, after she does this guy's going to hate her, and he's not going to marry her. And then he did. And that...
What do you mean he did?
Well, there were pictures of him in the hospital holding their baby.
Well, yeah. He still married her. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I
thought that he was going to... Because in every Final Destination movie, it's like, you're insane, man.
Mm-hmm. But, you literally... she said, "Hey, everyone, get the hell off the dance floor." And then, they looked down and it was cracked. So, she... Mm-hmm. Obviously not insane because, it doesn't take a dumbass to look down and see the floor's cracking. She could have just seen that before everyone else and then warned everybody. She didn't say anything about a premonition or anything. And then even with the kid saving the penny, he said not throw the penny. She could have just been saving some random dude's life that the penny would have hit him on the way down. So I think she was just not insane until she was.
There is one thing about this movie that I didn't like, and it was kind of like the Halloween type vibe I was getting from it whenever we met the grandma. And she had, this fortress.
Do you like that movie? The Halloween remake? Or requel, I guess.
I mean, it's okay.
I like that movie. I think the original Halloween, one of my favorite horror movies, and then Halloween 2018 and Halloween Kills, both very good. Have you seen Halloween Ends?
No, but I hear it's really bad.
It's really bad. Anyways, Final Destination, Bloodlines. Were you talking about that?
Oh, yeah, dude. I tell you what, the kills in this movie were crazy. Mm-hmm. And everybody's all like, the CGI bullcrap. I think I've only seen one kill in that movie that I didn't like.
It has to be CGI. What do you want? Someone to get freaking impaled in the mouth with a spear? Come on,
that
man.
First death of the family was insane.
Which one? The grandma, Iris?
Iris, yes.
Dude.
She said, "Let me show you." And she's like, "What do you mean?" And it's like, believing is seeing.
Which you said this in the middle of the theater, and I kind of believe it. Technically her doing that means that she technically killed everyone else. Because if she just stayed alive, forced the cancer to get a little longer, and then she convinced everybody, it makes
none of that would have happened.
It wouldn't have happened. They could have had time to save it. They probably could have killed someone and then brought him back, and then none of this would have happened. But the grandma's like, "Oh, look at me. I'm going to get impaled in the face with a spear." Yeah, real smart.
I just realized something.
What?
Dude, the guy in the morgue again, he was all like, "Oh, I'm gonna die soon." Mm-hmm. They could have... Oh, wait, no, because they gotta...
Because he actually died?
Yeah, plot twist broke in my head.
What were you going to say?
It was like they have to kill somebody and then they get what's left of their life.
That's true, yeah.
I didn't think about that. I'm an idiot.
Yeah. Okay.
Whatever. You know what? I hate you.
I hate me too, honestly.
I'm joking. We're pals.
Yeah. Good
World's
boy.
best grandparents.
Yeah. That's what this trophy says. The trophy with the cake. He got some cake.
Yep.
But yeah, what was your favorite kill in the movie?
The end, for sure, dude.
Dude, that was insane.
Bringing back Final Destination 2's death in the end was crazy because we got to see that type of thing twice because we saw she goes to pull out and she almost hits a log truck.
Yeah.
What? And then the end, what takes their lives? A bunch of logs. Those deaths were kind of lackluster, though. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
Because they just kind of like splattered. While all the other ones, you got to see some gruesome things in this movie.
Well, what I was thinking was that it kind of went a little bit too cartoonish in the end, honestly, with like the houses getting destroyed. But at the same time, throughout the movie, I was like, okay, this is the movie. They're going to make our lead character survive because it's a family and they're going to survive. And then they didn't. They died in the end. And I honestly, like, I love it when characters die in the end.
When that guy,
so crazy.
When that guy said, "Oh, technically she was unconscious, she wasn't dead," I knew she didn't die. I was like, "There's no way they're gonna end the movie like this. This is terrible if they do. You know, this is gonna get bad reviews." But then no,
it's got 93% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, that's insane.
But what was my favorite kill? That's a good question. There are so many good ones.
You're all name them off. Garbage truck.
That was really every single kill. I like. We were reacting to it like, oh, that's hard. You close your eyes at so many scenes.
I only closed my eyes at one scene, but I did cover them like this.
What
like
scene?
When mom died.
Huh?
I didn't even see it. Whenever her mom died.
When she got hit by the pool.
Mm-hmm.
Why'd you close your eyes at that scene?
Because I didn't want to see it.
That's fair.
It's like. Sure, she wasn't in the whole movie in their life, but that's still her part. She like saved him, and then she goes, "I'm gonna live as long as I." And then bam, dude, didn't hear any more from her.
Nope, she gone.
Guess she was annoying.
I like it when he gets pulled by the dick ring into the MRI machine.
Yeah, that was.
He gets pulled by, dude. Like he has so many piercings.
Yeah, wait.
It's so hard.
Before we continue, how did the ceiling fan not rip his septum out? But a CAT scan machine just straight, no effort, just...
Because a CAT man can't... Jesus. A CAT scan machine's different, though.
I know it is, but, like, it was just, like, instant. Whenever the woman goes to walk up, her tag kind of just, like, slowly lifted and fell, you know?
Yeah.
Like, so
this movie was smart, though, because, like... Obviously, we learn later that he's not actually their biological son because she cheated on him or whatever.
Which is crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy.
He was my favorite character.
Yeah, he was a good character. But also just the fact that he did cheat death, you know, the fire. Like, the way he died is because he cheated death, you know? He didn't die in the fire. Which, I went to take a piss, and then as soon as he died, and then he didn't die. I was like, come on, dude, I missed the best part.
He did. He showed off his tattoo that he gave himself, and then he fell into the glass, and it branded him.
But, and then, like, several times. Like, it takes the lore that we learned in Final Destination 2 that didn't make any sense, and it made it make sense a little bit more, you know? Like, it made a little bit more sense.
Did you get to see what his tattoo said?
Dad?
No, it didn't.
What
it said prostitute with a heart on it.
Why?
I don't know why.
Did he remove Dad? After he... Wait, why did he remove Dad?
He didn't have Dad on there. It was just prostitute with a heart.
He did have Dad.
Yeah.
Are you lying?
No, I'm not. I'm dead ass. Because that tricked me up. I was like, why does he have prostitute on there?
That's crazy. No, I didn't see what the tattoo was, but favorite kill. Not the MRI machine. Might be the garbage truck scene. When she's smashed by the garbage truck.
Oh, you got the... Iris's death, too. Did you?
Oh, with the spear?
Oh, yeah, that one was shocking.
I like that death. Every death was so good. But it's hard to pick a favorite. We have that. We have the garbage truck scene.
Lawnmower, which was kind of bad.
Yeah, the lawnmower, like, it's because it was shown in the trailer. Like, you knew exactly what was going to happen.
It was the only death that you knew was going to happen, too. You thought that the one guy was going to die in the tattoo parlor, but he didn't. He survived.
I'd have to say garbage truck scene where she's, smashed. Or even like the MRI scene. Every kill is great. It's hard to pick a favorite in a movie where every kill is great, you know?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
The characters, they're much more likable because They were a family. You know, it kind of sucks to see him die.
Yeah, even when the guy was like, "Oh, my dad isn't who I thought it was, but my brother is still my brother." You know, he still looked out for him.
And like, it's not his dad's fault. You know, it's kind of his mom's fault. He shouldn't be mad at his dad. You know.
Do you think her dad even knew? Or
no,
his dad even knew?
No, definitely not. Because like, I don't know. What's wrong with you? Maybe, but like. I don't know. I like the characters, and it kind of sucks because, you know, the aunt's still alive, right? Like, the aunt just watched her husband, all of her kids, and her nephews die. And she's still alive.
I expected her to kill herself.
Me too, honestly. Like,
yeah, she was a loose cannon towards the middle, like, no joke. That was crazy.
But, like, I think it'd be too violent if you just saw her pull out a pistol and pop herself in the head, you know? Like, maybe a little bit too much. Yeah. But, yeah, I like the characters. I thought the script was better. The kills were amazing. What are you looking at?
No, man, I saw something.
You like my posters?
Yeah.
Which one of those is your favorite? Is it this one right here? Oh my god. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Probably the Nosferatu.
Have you seen Novocaine?
Yes, I have.
Do you like Novocaine?
I loved it. It was so good.
Which was better, Final Destination or Novocaine?
Final Destination.
Final Destination. So, you have any other thoughts? Do you? We're thinking.
Thinking I might. Oh, blood at a nipple piercings and a penis piercing. That was.
Yeah,
I kind of figured they were gonna do something with the penis piercing, but I did not expect.
Don't get a penis piercing, everyone.
And if you do,
don't go near an MRI machine.
Send us some pictures.
We'll rate the
best and the worst penis piercings.
Yeah, next episode on the pod, penis piercings episode. Let's show us your penises, and we're gonna rate how lovable they are.
Yep,
you know?
This one's mine.
No,
Okay.
Sit down, Buster. Nah, we're gonna get demonetized on YouTube and kicked off YouTube.
Week.
Yeah, next week, guys. Stay tuned for next week's podcast episode. We're gonna show our penises. Yeah, say penises in the mic. Here we go.
Penises. What are they?
Oh, put the mic down, bud. Is there any other thoughts?
We will answer that next week on the pod. Stay tuned and drive safe.
You're crazy. You're. I'm so sorry, guys. It's gonna hurt your ears. I really hope you didn't have the volume turned all the way up for that. Any other thoughts on the movie?
No. Other than the cool little, like, it definitely has the best, like, you know, like, what is
story?
this? Like, no, like the
Poster?
Yeah, I guess.
Marketing?
Like the when you buy the DVD, it's like that's what you see. It's like the
Oh, like the cover?
Yeah.
Nice
cover.
All right. What would you give it on a scale of
5?
A 5? You'd give it a 5. I'd give it a 4. I don't know. Like I said, I originally gave Final Destination 4.5. I'd bump it down to a 4 after a couple days of thinking about it. I think this one's my favorite one of the franchise. What are you doing?
I'm standing up, relieving myself.
No, that's crazy. I think this one and Final Destination 1 are both great. I think I like this one a little bit more, though. What about you?
Yes.
Yes? Favorite of the franchise? Mm-hmm. Let me guess your ranking. 2's the worst, 1's second, this one's first.
Yes.
So, we haven't seen the other one, so we can't rank them like we planned. I'd say 2's the worst, 3's second best, 3's third best, 1st second best. This one's the best. This one and first are both great. I love both of these movies. I had a lot of fun with Final Destination Bloodlines, so.
Me too.
What do you want? What do you think next week's pod should be?
Penis piercing.
No.
We'll see you next week
on penis piercings.
On the Penis Piercing Podcast. Stay tuned, stay safe, and do not go near a cat machine. Wait. CAT scan machine.
We're not doing a penis pod episode.
That's
we're making a list of movies we want to see, right? What's on the list so far? Evil Dead Rise. Mm-hmm. You got to see that. You want to put American Psycho on the list? We were talking about it. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, sure.
Put American Psycho on the list.
Yeah.
And we'll find other movies to talk about. But till next time, we're not doing a penis piercings episode. But if we get 100 subscribers, we'll show our penises. we're not actually going to show our penises because, you know. I'm pretty sure if you're listening on Spotify right now, you're really lucky. But, yeah, that was this week's podcast. Any other things you want to say? He's twerking. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.